Hey guys, welcome to another episode of EDH Night Challenge. I am your host, BT Gaynor, alongside
the Mad Scientist.
How you doing, Francis?
Good.
Always a pleasure. Alright, so we're doing basically a challenge of oldest versus newest. So I've got here this is based on the new Commander 17 product for my opponent, who has chosen his new general called
the Ur Dragon.
And I've got one of the oldest tribal styles, being goblins. He's one of the very best, being the awesome Krenko mob boss. So it's goblins versus dragons. I know you guys are probably thinking that my goblins will be burned to a crisp because they don't fly, they're fat and sometimes annoying, but who knows what happens. Let me get straight to the point here with Krenko mob boss. His ability is he's a 3/3. And I can tap him to put X11 red goblins into play, equal number of goblins I control. And for this evil, the Ur Dragon, what does he do?
All my dragons cost one less anywhere he is with the new Eminence ability, so he can be in the commander zone or in the field. It still deals off the ability. He's a 10/10 flying, costs 9 to cast. And when he is on the field, anytime one or more dragons attacks, I draw that many cards for the amount of dragons attacking, and I can put one permanent from my hand onto the field no matter his casting cost.
That is insane. I love how its ability is almost like a paragraph or a short story. Well, we did a roll off camera to see which one of us goes first, and Francis won. So Francis, will you be on the draw or on the play?
On the play!
Alright, take it away, sir.
Force.
Let's say you're gonna tap it for nothing, huh, aren't you?
Yeah, here we go.
Alright, I'll draw.
So I used to play my tap land down.
I know, right? I want to play a mountain, and I'll tap it to play Sensei's Divining Top.
Here.
I don't think I need to explain to you guys what this does. It's one of the most popular artifacts in the game. Go ahead, Mr. Francis.
Lighthouse. 2. Curse the Bounty.
Oh, he put a curse on me. So now, whenever I'm attacked, he gets to untap all non-land permanents he controls. And then each opponent attacking me would do the same thing. So this would be more a multiplayer S card, but basically now he's cursed me, so he's got like a Seedborn Muse ability. He gets to untap all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, done?
Yep, no.
How dare you curse me so early in the game. Curse you! I'll play my Myriad Landscape, and I'll pass the turn.
I will pay the 2 life.
Give you guys a quick sneak peek at my hand. It's not the world's greatest as always, but it's pretty good. I'll give you another shot there. There you go. Cool.
And I pay the 2 life, so I take 2 life.
Okay, so you played your Overgrown Tomb.
Yeah.
Ouch! So right away, we're off to a good start, team. We're in the lead.
I pay 3, and you get another curse of Rot.
Oh, jeez, what is going on here? He's just cursing me to death here. Okay, this one is Curse of Verbosity, and whenever I get attacked, he gets to draw a card. So now whenever he attacks me with anything, he gets to untap all his stuff and gets a free card draw. I suppose next turn will be another curse.
Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of my deck with Sensei's Divining Top. Wow. Not so good. I guess I'll just take this because I might need it for later. Oh, gosh. Draw. So I will play a mountain, and regrettably I will actually no. For 3 mana I'm going to play Mogalarm.
Okay.
This allows me to put 2 goblin tokens into play.
Okay.
Then as I go. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to go 3 for 3 with curses here. Normally, I'm happy to have this many permanents on my side of the field, but not in this case.
Anything else? A Lightning Greaves.
Lightning Greaves. Okay.
Go ahead.
All these kind of cards I don't like. I'll draw cards. I'll play a land. I'll pay 4 to cast my General, Mr. Krenko, my boss. I'll declare my attack on you, and for each curse you laid upon me, you shall take a damage.
Yeah.
So you take 2. You're at 36.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
So much curses.
Exactly what one thing I kind of needed.
So now he's got pretty much every color except for blue and red so far on the field.
So that would cost 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Thanks to his dragon's ability, he can start casting stuff that normally costs 5 dragon-wise.
Oh, no,
He has the appropriate colors for
I
them.
need a red.
Yes, he's missing a color.
This is not good.
Yes. Yes.
I got
Did I get that on camera? Yes.
Go ahead.
Yay. All right. I'm not completely dead just yet. Draw a card. I will play a land.
How could you get red?
I will attack you again for 2. That puts you at 34. I forgot to make tokens last turn. What a fool I am. Oh no, I did it. No, I really forgot. My bad.
Just pass it.
Oh, sure, that is just Callum, you're right. I'm so used to him having my Goblin War Sheet, but he's nowhere to be found. I'm gonna have to pass a turn back to you again.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll need to do this anyways.
Guess somebody's missing some manas over there.
Wait for a bauble.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Need to sacrifice Wayfarer's bauble and go to the land.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Response, you all saw it, okay? I'm gonna go get lands before you. You sack my Myriad Landscape to go get 2 mountains. And we'll get him quickly before he goes get his 1. See how quick I am? Done. That's right, that's speed.
You're shush.
Once again, I also want to just drop the card there. I want to thank you guys, of course, for putting us up to almost 70 subscribers on YouTube already. Really appreciate that. And if you have anything you want to see us play on the channel, let us know. These are 2 decks I wanted to make for a while because Francis loves dragons, whether it be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. And I'm a fan of old school stuff. That's why I like the Dark Magician and Magic, like goblins, are awesome. Here you go, sir. Thank you. Alright.
That'll have to be the end of my turn.
I'm going to also, in your turn, I'm going to make 3 goblins with Krenko. And then I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my deck. That is just cool. Wow, okay. I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to tap to draw a card with Sensei's Divining Top, and put it to the top of my deck. First, I will play my Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. So since I have 5 or more mountains in play, whenever I play a mountain from now on, I get to deal 3 damage to a target. Then I will pay 3 mana to play Hammer of Perforos. So now all creatures I control have haste, and I can pay 3 and sack a land, and put a 3/3 Golem Enchantment Artifact creature token on the battlefield. So next I'll pay 1. Put these curses over to the side here. And I'll play my Goblin Lackey. Goblin Lackey's a 1/1. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I can put a goblin from my hand into play for free. I'll also pay 1 more mana just to get stuff out of my hand. I will play Expedition Map, which I can pay 2 and sack it and go search my library for any land and put it in my hand. So I will move into combat, and I will attack you with my 5 goblins and my lackey, which deals you 6, putting you at 28. And thanks to Lackey's ability, I get to put a goblin from my hand into play for free. So I'll bring out my Tar Pitcher. Tar Pitcher is a 2/2. I can tap him, sack a goblin to deal 2 damage to any target. And with that, I will pass the turn back to you. Oh boy. He's got 6 mana team, so some of those gigantic dragons might be coming. Or worse. Thank goodness for Sensei's Divining Top.
So we'll go with that. Then 1, 2.
What do you got?
1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this can't be good.
Savage Ventmaw.
Savage Ventmaw.
Lightning Greaves on him.
You know, if he had that enchantment on the field right now, team, it would be game over for us right this moment.
And I'll attack with him, deal you 4 damage.
That gives you 6 mana while you're in combat.
Yeah.
Are you going to use that 6 mana in anything during your combat phase?
I can use that anytime I want.
No, it's during your...
Does not empty out as normal end steps.
Oh, okay. No problem. My bad.
So I think that means it's permanent, right? 6 mana until it's used up.
It says this mana is not empty from your mana pool as steps and phases end. So it would be until your end phase of your turn, basically. You're going to keep it the whole turn as opposed to having to, at the end of your phase, empty your pool. So during your main phase 2, you still got that 6 mana, 3 green and 3 red.
With my main, the next main phase, I hit out.
Well, that is not nice. What is this Dragon Speaker Shaman?
Makes all my dragons cost 2 less. And he's a 2/2.
Eesh, that's going to be annoying. Well, first I have to take my damage, so let me go back to the counter here. So I'm at 36. Alright, end of your turn, I'm going to use Krenko's ability and make myself 6, 7, 8 more goblins, so that puts me up to 13. And then I will untap. Oh! You have two triggers, by the way, good sir, before I forget. You get to untap all of your non-land permanents, and you also get to draw a card.
I do. Okay.
Very nice. See how nice I am?
I know.
Casual, bro. Casual. I'll draw a card. My sensei, stop. How did I know I was going to draw that? I am going to pay 1 to play Sensei's Divining Top. I will use it to look at my top 3. Blech. That's horrible. That's just horrible. Wow. That is pretty bad. But either way, I think I've got you, sir. I'm gonna leave it on top for now, do I? Yeah, I think I've got you. Because I haven't played a land this turn. So I'm going to tap, use top to draw a card, put this on the top of my deck. Then I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to sacrifice my expedition map to go get any land and put it in my hand. But the land I'm going to go get is actually just a mountain. I'm going to cut because it might be Judgment Day. I'll play the land that triggers Valakut, so I'll deal you 3, that puts you at 25. Then I am going to only have 4 mana. Well, that's no good. Alright, well, I'm going to tap Krenko again during my own turn to make 14, 15, 16 goblins. That puts me to 29.
Oh yeah. This will hurt.
That's it, I think. I'll declare my attack on you, and I'll have 29 1/1s come at you.
Yeah,
when you're at 25.
I can only block 2 damage.
So just barely I outlast the dragons, but that's partly because your boy Mad Scientist was mana screwed here. What was in your hand, good sir?
Well, I had this guy, her, this, and that.
So you had some pussy. Wow, he even had like. Wow, he even had freaking in his hand. Wow. I'm always thinking of like Dromar the Banisher and like stuff like that I used to play from back in the day. I like these new dragons.
Yeah, they have potential, that's for sure.
Francis, when you put some crazy dual lands in this deck, this might actually be probably your toughest deck you'll ever have. Because these creatures are, especially when you have the synergy with this and this on the field. Yeah. Next turn you're going to potentially cast any dragon you want. Oh my lord. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy with that, with seeing that either. So, Mad Scientist versus myself has come to another end of EDH Night Challenge. The winner is the old team of the Goblins, but Krenko is just a beast when he gets going, so all was only because of him why I succeeded. The rest of the cards in my hand were doing nothing. I had Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker, Goblin Grenade, and Haunted Fengraf. And my next draw on the top of my deck was Solemn, so it was really all because of Krenko. Overall, incredible general for Goblins. So that's it for another episode of EDH Night Challenge. Please, if you enjoy these videos, continue to like, and of course, if you haven't subscribed yet already, please feel free to subscribe if you enjoy watching these videos. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at, it would be at BT the Core Soldier, or just look up BT Game Night on Twitter. Also follow the Mad Scientist at Mad Scientist BT Game Night as well on Twitter. On behalf of my boy Francis, reminding you if you enjoy these videos, check out our channel, join our path to game, and we will see you next time.
Ciao.
Cheers!